Hello, my sewing friends. Let's talk about Simplicity 1887. I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room where I made this. This is Simplicity 1887, which you can see is an assortment of joggers, pants, crop pants, a skirt in 2 lengths, and shorts. Great pattern for variety, and also a tried and true pattern for my good friend Carol from Sew Carol. She encouraged me to try this pattern, and so I said sure. Well, I made a pair of shorts from it, and at the same time that I cut out the shorts, I cut out one of the skirts. So shorts didn't work out. So I'd already cut out this skirt with high hopes. And so I should have known, it's a cautionary tale, if the shorts didn't work out, probably the skirt won't either. And it didn't. So let me tell you about this. Okay, this comes in sizes 8 to 24. I made the size 12 based on my hip measurements. I usually have to enlarge things because of the waistline, because my waistline is always 3 or 4 inches bigger than whatever the finished garments are going to be, measurements are going to be. But in this case, this has elastic in the back that is supposed to wrap around to the front where these ties begin. So because of that, it's adjustable. So the hip measurement was much more important to me. I used this denim that I have. It is about 3% Lycra stretch, not much. This is just a scrap, but you can tell. It's got a little bit of give there. It is a medium weight denim. And it's, I think, a little bit heavy for this pattern, or at least this skirt. This calls for soft, lightweight fabrics, such as laundered cotton batiks, lightweight sateen, challis, laundered silks and rayons, silk linen, double georgette, I don't know about that, lightweight linen and linen blends, and jerseys. Okay, so you can use knits with this as well as these lighter weight fabrics, and that's really important because I didn't use a lightweight fabric either this time with the denim or the time that I made the shorts, which I made with a polyester linen, but it was a little heavier weight, more like maybe like a tablecloth weight. So that's probably part of what tripped me up with this pattern. Like I say, the elastic is 2 rows of, it's supposed to be 3/4 inch elastic, but with the shorts, I made 3 rows of like 3/8 inch elastic, and with this, I made 2 rows of 1/2 inch. And like I say, the elastic is supposed to not stop at the side seam, but wrap all the way over here to where the tie is. So about another, what is that, about 4 to 5 inches into the front. But then the front between the ties is flat. The construction is really simple. An advanced beginner could blow through this in an afternoon, probably. It has pockets, really nice pockets actually, and the rest of it is just side seams and a waistband. It's so simple. I mean, really not a difficult pattern to follow at all. One of the things that I noticed about this in this denim is that the ties are too short and they just look silly. They stick out. Now, if I had done this in a rayon or a challis or something softer, they probably wouldn't do that, but no. When I hold it up like this, you can tell that it's pretty much A-line. It is not flared at all. It's not a pencil skirt, but it is not far off a pencil skirt in my view. It's A-line, so it kind of gradually goes out, but it's not a fit and flare at all. So if you're looking for a flared skirt, this is not your skirt. The bottom line for this skirt and me is that it doesn't fit my body shape. I think even in a softer fabric, it would still make me look straight up and down, kind of like a tree trunk. That look does not flatter me. And it's because I'm short-waisted, I have a thicker waist, and I have narrow hips. So there's not a lot of definition going on between here and here. And you know what I have to do is create that. I can often create that with a belt, oddly. I know, that doesn't make any sense, does it? But I wear a lot of things that are down beyond my waist because of that. And so this, because it hits at the waist and it grabs, it can't grab very much of me because my waist is thick. And so it just tends to look like this little bit in and then back out again. And I look like a box. And I don't find that flattering. I look in the mirror and I think, oh, that's awful. And it was the same with the shorts that I made. I looked like a box. So again, the choice of fabric is critical in this pattern. Also, the shape of your body is critical with this pattern. And as I have gotten older, my waist, as all of us have, as we get older, our waist gets thicker. And so, yeah, that's the problem I had with this pattern. In terms of construction, I highly recommend it, but I only recommend it if your waist is smaller than your hips, because you're not going to get that definition with the way that that elastic waistband is supposed to come around to the front the way it does. So I would call this good for an advanced beginner if it's your kind of thing. And I won't be making it again. I should have learned my lesson with the shorts, but I'd already cut this out, which I thought, no, it's sitting there. I'm going to have to make it. So I went ahead and made it. And I'm glad I did, but maybe it'll fit someone else. I'll probably donate this. And it will flatter them like it has not flattered me. So those are my thoughts about Simplicity 1887. If you have any thoughts on this, if you've made this pattern, let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you'd like to see a bunch of my pattern reviews like this one, check right over here. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and I will leave you with, as always, my favorite scripture, which is, do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. I'll see you next time.